Morning guys, made it to Friday, we made it to Friday, it's the weekend. So I'm going to work this morning, little top, charity shop this one, I've had it months, just like, boop-a-doo, long today, I've just got my skinny jeans on, which are not as tight as they were, they're not cutting me anymore, so I'm getting there, aren't I? These are my guide jeans. And that skirt I've got, I haven't tried that on, but I had about that much last time, didn't I? That's it. So as long as I stay in my 8s, I'm fine with that. Absolutely fine. After curled my hair last night and it's gone a bit wild. So I put it up. I don't know how to have it down now. So yeah, I might just have it down and take my bubble with me. It's just a bit of a mishmash, but I don't know, I might brush it again. So I'm taking some food to work today because I'm there till 3:30, 4 o'clock. It's a long day not to eat, isn't it? And I know I'll get hungry. So I've just done my fave at the moment, me toast, that bit cut out where the paddle goes into my bread maker. The mice haven't been on it, honest. And my little toast. And it's got my honey that's gone hard. See, make sure you use everything you have. Don't have to waste it. See, a bit like lemon curd, that, doesn't it? And my cinnamon, which is my new favourite thing. Wow, how I never discovered it sooner, I do not know. But I've discovered it now, so that's all that matters. So this will be a nice little snackaroonie for me, and I'll probably have me lasagna for tea tonight, and I'm going to get some veg to put with it, because I put them lentils, didn't I, on the top of that other dish. Did I put that in the freezer? I think I did, didn't I? I'll have to have a look after. So, and then to go with that, so I'll get the fibre in, because it's quite a high sugar content. There is fibre in the bread though. Although honey, it's natural sugar. I'll say it again, I'll always say it. It's a natural sugar. I don't care what anyone says. The bees make it. So it's natural. And without the bees, we'd be poof, no more. So always keep nice wildflowers in your garden if you can. So for the bees. And if you see one on the floor, it might need a drink. So put a little bit of sugar and water in a bowl. And if you can get it in there, don't let it sting you. So have a little drink. Yeah, very important, the bees. My sister loves the bees. Foxes and bees, that's what reminds me of my sister Karen. See you next Thursday. Exciting, it's her birthday soon. She's going to be 21. So I'm going now. And that's about it for now. So I'll see you later. Have a good day, a good evening, or a good night, or a good morning, whatever you're doing. And I'm popping off now to have a little sit down and drink my coffee before I get the bus. So cheers, have a good one, whatever you're doing. Mwah. Bye bye, see you after. Hello guys. Oh, today over with. I'm just chopping some carrots. I better wash them. Just chop these. Oh, that's down to 3. I'm going to chop these carrots anyhow. Right. So I'm just going to finish doing these and then I'll be back. So my carrots are in, I'm having that leftover lasagna and I've got some sugar snap peas for tea. I'm starving. So I'll have half of them. And then, nice these. And then, carrots. I am hungry. I've been shopping. I got halfway to the bus stop today and realised I've left my bus pass at home because I didn't bring a handbag. So forth. Can't go back and disturb CC. Just use my phone. The palaver on the bus, couldn't get it to work. And I've got a cup of tea here. Anyway, it did eventually with the fella helping me. And then I thought, well, that was a silly thing to do, Janine. Didn't have a card, we have it on our phones, although Kay said she doesn't. She's a clever girl. She looks stunning today, by the way. Seen her in work, Kay. Had a haircut. Lovely. Looks stunning. Lovely dress on. Looking fabulous as always. So, nice just to see her. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's busy, isn't it? Life's busy. So, and she's got a little boy, so I shouldn't get a minute to herself. God love her. But it was nice. And then I seen my friend Lisa as well. So the three of us all came over from the other job that we had. So anyway, got into work, see my other work colleague Nikki, who gives me a lift home sometimes. She says, what time are you finishing? And if I'm finishing, she'll give me a lift home. I said, well, what time are you finishing? And she said 5. And I said, so I told her the story. And then she said, do you want some money? And she was in her purse, she had loads of notes. She said, this is my holiday money. And then Roger, another guy, said, do you need some money? And then another girl turned around and said, yeah, and gave me the £2 because I'd said I needed £2. Just for the bus home, because my card didn't work. I'd have had to walk home, and I lived like a good way away from work. I couldn't have done it. So that was nice, wasn't it? Kind people. So here we had £2. She was like, it doesn't matter, but it does. So that was that. So it was a good day. And then came out of work, paid me £2 on the bus. So getting to work today's cost me £4. Not good, is it? I won't forget it again, will I? And then we were talking in work, and we were talking about leaving things on and OCD and all that. And I said about I'd had me tablet charging. I said, but I know I switched it off. Me and Kirsten and Elise were talking. Kay is Kirsten, if you didn't know. I said, I know I switched it off, and I just know I did, because I went in the bedroom to switch it off. Just got it. I haven't switched it off at all. So there you go. But everything was okay. Home's not burned down, so that was good, wasn't it? So consequently, it's been on charge all day. But that's life. That happens. So I took myself off to Aldi because I needed a few bits. And I spent £12.51. And I got the sugar snap peas and the carrot. Oh! And then 2 little pouches for the baby. I had one of my sugar-free jellies last night, and it was absolutely delicious. It just hit the spot. 8 calories, so nothing else in it. Bit of a tiny bit of sugar or salt, I think. But yeah, it hit the spot. Just felt peckish, and I thought, oh, just get one of them. So that's a good tip. And we've got sugar-free ones in Aldi now, the sachets. So I got some freezer bags, because we all need freezer bags. My sugar-free sweets. Now, 3 of them. But I hadn't bought them for 2 weeks. They lasted me 2 weeks, so I'm pretty proud of myself there. Some kiwis. We've only got 2 apples left. Some bin bags. And I got a squash, and it was reduced to 69p. I was thinking, you know that little half of lasagna I've got from the leftovers? Maybe I could slice some of that, put another layer of what's it called? Lasagna on the lasagna sheet, and some of that. Oh, I don't know, but I'm going to come up with something. But I thought, can't let that go for 69p. Because that, let's just bubble it. That other one I've got in the fridge, it needs something else on it. So, but I thought, I'll do something with that. I'm not sure what, but I will. I will. It's 69p. Pears to have a break from the apples, because the apples are great, but it was a big bag of 10 and I couldn't have carried all that. Sardines for Cece Lamar and bananas. So, not bad, I thought, for £12.51. Them sweets is penny, I've said it before, I'm now the 99p. But I was hungry when I got to Aldi, and my brain was going, just get some chocolate, do you mean? Just get some chocolate. And I thought, no, I'm hungry, so I had a carrot. So, but I was in work today, and there's always loads of sweets in work. It's chronic, especially like around Halloween or something's happening. You buy like the sweet bags, like the refreshers and all that, and then there was boxes of biscuits, and it was just, and I was looking at them. I took me honey on toast, didn't I, and an apple, and I was looking at them and I thought, just see them for what they are, Janine. It's just pure white sugar. So I did, and I can't say the same about chocolate, because if it's 95% cocoa, it's going to be I'm just watching them carrots, a tiny bit of milk, and just hiring that oven up a bit, and basically cocoa. But I thought, don't need it. I've got a jelly in the fridge, I've got my sweets there. I don't need it. It's my brain telling me because I'm hungry. So I had a carrot and that sufficed, and then I come in and I always have a nice cup of tea with milk, 2 stevia, and that's it. And I'm proud of myself for that. So I was talking to Kay in work today, we were talking about hair because I curled it. And Kirsten was saying to me she got some stuff on Vinted, and I just ordered these off Argos. You can pick them up. There's an Argos in our Sainsbury's. I think these were 27 quid. Because the one I've got, it doesn't work for me to do my curls. Now, although it looked okay today, it wasn't anything special, and I'd like to be able to do it properly. But Kirsten said she'd gone on to Vinted and ordered a blow brush, a big round one, and a pair of straighteners for £3.50 each. And I said, oh, why didn't I think of that? So consequently, I went on Vinted and ordered a big round rotating blowy brush for £10. Now they retail at 70 odd quid. People had made offers, you know, but been declined because it tells you. So for 10 quid, I'm having them. So it was like £14 with the, you know, the, what's it called, the protection and the postage. So I'm going to have a go at doing it myself. I'm not saying I won't go to the hairdressers again for like a treat for a weekly blow, but I'm going to have a go at doing it myself first. So I'm going to put this shopping away. Hopefully my tea will be cooked soon because I am Hank Marvin. I'm not having any bread with it tonight. I am going to try and make them flatbread things, but not tonight because, no, I'm probably going to have a pudding later. So I'm just going to do my calories for today, but I need to put it in. Hold on. So my calories yesterday I ended on 1,879, 90.7 of sugar, 19.3 of saturated fat, 33.3 of from 6 of fibre, bear with me, 77.6 of protein and 311 of carbs. High carbs, high protein. No, high fibre. Protein, I think that's, it says I was less 25.1, but I'm not biffed about that. Can't do everything, can you? You can't get it all spot on. There's just no way, Jose. You'd never come out and get off your phone. You'd be weighing stuff like meticulously. That's no way to live your life, is it? So today, so far, and I've put everything in, I've had me breakfast, which was 2 toasts, me white bread, and me apple, and that came to, me honey, me white 2 toast, and me apple came to 530 calories, 8.6 of protein, 1121 of carbs, 5.8 of fibre, and then for dinner I've had the 530 calories, and that would be protein 40.1, carbs 58.2, fibre 18.4, and let's see, sugar. I forgot sugar, didn't I, guys? Because it only gives you four like columns. So sugar for my breakfast was 47.8 and sugar for my dinner is 40.4. So protein, carbs, fibre, sugar, and then calories, I just said, didn't I, 530. Couldn't run a raffle me, could I? Yeah, 530. So in total today, so far, I've had 1,087 calories, 176.4 of carbs, 27.3 of fibre, so I'm just under, and 24.8 of fat. And then what's the protein? Oh, come on, you daft phone, yeah. Protein is 49.1 and sugar is 94. But it's from fruit and veg. I haven't had anything. I've had honey. So what's in me honey? Let's have a look. 21.3, because I had 28 grams. I just did a guesstimate with that, to be honest. But I'm not bothered because it's from the honeybee. And no one's telling me any different. So yeah. So I'm happy with that. Again, we'll see on Monday when I get weighed, won't we? But I'm going to have a pudding tonight, so you know what my pudding is. But I will add it all in, and then I'll tell you tomorrow what the grand total was. But, you know, in life, do what you do, and if it works for you, then that's happy days. You know, I'd be dead interested to see at the end of the 4 weeks where I am and where the fibre is and all that, you know what I mean? I am going to do a little thing about it, but yeah. So, have I had anything else today? Yeah, I've had a couple of parcels come. This is, did I tell you about this magnesium spray that the doctor told me about? So it's supposed to, you know, get really terrible cramps, and if they've got worse in menopause, it's like, and they stay for ages. You spray it on and it's supposed to take cramps away. The doctor said it's very good, so I'm going to give that a whirl, because it brings me to my knees, guys. And I've had 2 kids. The backs of my calves literally suck in, and I don't think I could do any more than what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get exercise, I have enough fluid, you know. If I've tried having more salt and it just doesn't work, so I'm going to try that and see whether that works. That was 10 quid odd, but apparently you can get it in Home and Bargain, so I'm going to have a look there, see if I can get it cheaper. But I just wanted it in, and I don't know whether I'm going to Home and Bargain again. And I had to get a new bib for the baby, which was about £8, because Abigail's dog chewed it. So that's that. So that's it for now. So I'm going to get back to my tea, because I am starving, and when it's cooked, I'll show you it. But it's the same as last night, but with different veg. Alright, just said to Cece before, she thinks I've got something else, so I'll give her a carrot. And she turned her nose up at it, and then she wants to come up and say hello. You want to say hello? She came back then, she must have thought, oh, I've had to think about it, Mum, I'll have that carrot now. Here she is. Here's the babby. She says, what's going down? Is there anything here that I can have, Mummy? Anything going down? Oh, watch me boobies. Watch me boobies cease. She's just like, I've just had her house on a wall. Attention. She slept with me last night as well, because she's been a bit under the weather. But that won't be happening tonight, I can tell you, because she's a pain in the hoop, in the bum. Do you know what I mean? I'll see you later. Tra. So, there she is, in all her glory, or here's, whatever the case may be, or there it is, shall I say. And I've grated a little bit of that Padano cheese on top. So, thought, why not, Janine? So, 1131 calories. And, yeah, it's exactly the same as yesterday, but I didn't put any salt on. I'm going to have just a bit of salt. You don't often have salt, do I? But I do think when you have a bit of veg, it calls for a bit of salt. So just steam them. And a little bit al dente, but loads of veg. All good for you. And just little taste of cheese. Just to give a little bit of je ne sais quoi. Or je ne sais quoi. And then just me little, I need a knife. The lasagna from yesterday. So there's a difference between, you know, Friday is often a trigger for me. But I don't feel sweetie today. But the habit would be to go and get some sweets and all that because it's Friday. Now, I've had some of them sugar-free sweeties this week because I felt like it. I've fancied them. But I don't fancy anything like that today. So it's about recognising the pattern of what are you fancying, not dictating what day is it. It's Friday. I need chocolates, I need sweets, I need crisps. No, I don't. When my body says to me, fancy a bit of that, that's when I'll have it. So I'm going to have a try. As we know, it's always better the second time round, isn't it? So I'm going to sign off. I don't think I've got anything else to say. I mean, I could probably keep it all year, but it's Friday evening, do you know what I mean? And you might have stuff to do, but I'm going to go and enjoy this. Wash up. get my gym jams on, and spend a bit of time with my girl, and I've got my girl being CC. I've got no plans for this weekend. I haven't made any plans. I don't plan to make any plans. The only plan I've got is for me and Cease to do something together. And maybe a little shopping trip tomorrow. You know, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? But we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Let's live today in the present moment. Enjoy my meal. So as I always say, I hope you've had a good day, and that you've took care of yourself. You've been kind to yourself. You've looked after yourself, and you've loved yourself. And if you've needed it, you give yourself a big hug. All right. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And we'll do it all again, and let's see what I can do with that leftover bit of lasagna. I'll show you. I didn't show you last night, hold on. So I'm going to have to decant it as well, because this isn't oven proof. These are the ones I got from Aldi, like the freezer, microwave, dishwasher safe, but they're not oven proof, which is a shame, isn't it? Damn shame, because it would have been nice. But can you see? So I've got the lentils there. So can I slide a little more? It's only got one lasagna sheet in, so it wouldn't, yeah. And I put the lentils on top, so let's see if I can do something with that tomorrow. Maybe, when I decant it, reconstruct it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling, and my tea's going to be cold. But as I say, always, just yeah. I don't need to say it again, do I, peeps? But whatever you're doing, just enjoy it. Take care. Bye-bye.